What's good, everybody? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your favorite damn DJ in the land, DJ LiXxer. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2017, which means it is National Coming Out Day. For those who don't know what National Coming Out Day is, basically this is a day for the LGBTQ community to basically open up a conversation about coming out of the closet. Whether that conversation be, happy or sad, good or bad, whatever, man. It's just an awesome day because, like I said, it starts conversation. I was relatively young when I came out of the closet. Well, actually, I was relatively old when I came out of the closet. To me, I'm 26 years old right now. I came out of the closet when I was 19. Basically living a lifestyle that I knew wasn't for me, trying to please, my parents and my peers around me, wondering what people are gonna say, man. Coming out of the closet it's hard, It's the perfect way to explain it. It's like, how you'll be on a roller coaster and you're going up and you're going up. And coming out of the closet is that moment where you're at the highest point. You're at the highest point on that roller coaster. And it's like right before you rush down. That's like trying to come out of the closet and telling everyone, that you're gay, that you're bi, that you're trans, that you're queer. That's the struggles that, people who are in the LGBTQ community have to go through. So, basically, I wanted to upload this video and let you guys know exactly, my coming out story. I did make this video about a year ago on my Snapchat, but it was so raw and it was so authentic that I didn't want to try to recreate it. So I just held on to it and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and upload that. By the way, make sure you follow me on Snapchat at DJ LiXxer. I'll put it somewhere down here. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it makes you laugh, man. I thought it was pretty funny. The people around me thought it was pretty funny. And hopefully this video, opens up conversations for other people. Hopefully this video will help somebody, I know or somebody I don't know to go ahead and live their true life, man, to come out the closet and be themselves, man. That's what National Coming Out Day is. I wasn't happy until I came out of the closet, y'all. Like once I came out of the closet and I was like, yo, I like women, and that's that, my life changed completely for the better, man. It gives you a different mindset. So, enjoy this video. I will be uploading this to YouTube as well, so make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for additional content just like this. And we'll get straight into the video, y'all. Peace and love. So first off, I just want to say happy National Coming Out Day to all my gay bobs out there. Two in the pink, one in the sting, ha! No, but if we're being like completely serious. Ooh, my mohawk. Ooh, I need a cut, goddamn. But no, I'm about to tell y'all my coming out story. So this will be interesting. So I've known my whole life that I was gay. Like, probably since I was like 5. And I'm gonna tell you the story real quick. And damn it, Snapchat, if I'm be doing these rants, I gotta get my hair together. Look like corn on top of my shit. That look good. Okay, anyway. Y'all need a keep going button or something. Snapchat. I keep getting distracted. Okay, so, what was I talking about? When I was 5. Okay, so we was little fast asses in kindergarten, right? And we were talking about the cutest cartoon character. So yeah, some of these bitches was like, oh, well, Prince Charming looks good. Aladdin had a 6-pack, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there like, but yeah, so I was like, well, I thought Jasmine was cute. And they looked at me like, oh, I was like, just kidding. See Snapchat on that bullshit. Now my shit about to be posting out of order. So if it comes out of order, just rewatch it if you really care that much. But anyway, continuing with the story. Yeah, so I was like, Jasmine to me was really cute. Especially when Jafar caught her ass and she had that red outfit on. I was like, damn, shawty, like. And people were just looking at me like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm looking like, I didn't know, it was awkward or anything like that. So yeah, after that, I never opened my mouth about liking girls ever again. Basically for like probably 13 years. Because after that discussion, like I got made fun of in school, like, oh my god, Taylor's a gay bob. And I was called gay bob for like a good 3 weeks in the term. And my teacher at the time, she was like, wonder why I was crying a lot. And, I was about to start fighting these bitches at school. So yeah, then I told her, I was like, well, everybody liked Aladdin and I like Jasmine. She was like, no, you're not supposed to do that. And she called my parents, made a big dumbass deal. And I remember, it's amazing how I remember this and I was fucking 5. But I remember having a conversation with my mom and I was like, she's lying, blah, blah, blah. And basically, My mom was like, no, no daughter of mine likes other women, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe you, so she didn't believe her. And so I was like, all right, cool. I'm out the, you know, the blue or whatever. So that happened when I was 5. Fast forward about 13 years. Now, let's make no mistakes. I definitely used to date guys, etc., but I was never really into men like that. And it wasn't until I got to college So, long story short about college, because I don't want to include that part in here for real. Met this chick. I wouldn't say she turned me out, but she definitely opened up an experience in my life that I was looking for. And I was like, damn, like, I really like women. So, you know, that basically happened. And it didn't last, but I appreciate her, because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be out today. And mind you, while I was like dating this chick, I had a whole ass nigga at the crib. Yeah, I'm kind of trash, but whatever. It wasn't real. With him, at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, basically I come home, and like, if y'all followed me for a while, y'all know. And what I mean by that is like my old, like, not Snapchat, because I didn't have a Snapchat, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Instagram and Twitter, man. Like, I used to post gay shit all day, all the fucking time, because I had finally, like, came out to, like, my friends and my cousins, and pretty much the people that mattered, you know what I'm saying? So, I thought I was good, you know? I was like, well, damn, you know, I'm in the clear, I can be gay, and it was fucking incredible. Until someone in my family was creepy and just nosy as fuck, went through, like, my social media and was like, you're gay. And pretty much hammed me about it. I'm like, why does it matter to you? And she was just all, well, you know, it's not right. Now, mind you, like, everybody pretty much knows I'm gay except, like, my parents. So I kind of fucked up there. But, like, all the really important people. But basically, the person in my family who was stalking my shit was like, well, do your parents know? I'm like, no, it's really none of their concern for real. And then this bitch says, well, you need to tell them before I tell them. What? And I'm like, well, you know, that's really not your place or nothing like that. She's like, well, you're posting it on social media and stuff like that. Like, how would you feel if your parents found out that way? I'm like, so basically, she put me on a time limit, too. She was like, you have until your parents get home from vacation, because they were on vacation at the time. I remember my parents had went to Italy for 2 weeks, and she was like, well, when they come back, you need to tell them, because if you don't tell them, I'm going to tell them. And I'm just like, what the? And that just really hurt my fucking feelings, because you think, like, with someone being in your family, like, you think they would know your situation and they would kind of be sensitive to it, because I wasn't ready at all. You know, I'm 20 years old. You know, when you're 20, you're still relatively young-minded. Like, I was still living with my parents, like, off of my parents. So I was like, wow. And of course you go through, you know, all the emotions, like, oh my God, what if they kick me out of their house? What if they hate me? Like, that was the thing I was concerned about the most. Because my mother is really religious. So, like, that's a no-fly zone. My dad, he's cool, but my mom is just like, nah. And I didn't really have any issues, like, thinking about, like, living on my own. But I did have issues about my parents hating me because of who I was. And I tell people a lot of times, for some people, being gay is a choice. For me, it much so wasn't. Like, I could choose to be unhappy, basically. So, you know, I'm, like, jittering for, like, that was, like, the worst, like, 2 weeks of my life. Like, I'm talking to my brother, and he's like, sis, calm down. I'll give you a place to stay, blah, blah, blah. And that's why I love my brother, Laurent, because he was really there, like, the whole ordeal, the whole spiel. Because he was like, yo, I got you, you know what I'm saying, if you need me to be there, etc., etc. So, yeah, them 2 weeks go by, quickest 2 weeks of my fucking life, and my mom goes to work, and I text my mom, and I tell her, I text her, and I'm like, or I emailed her, and I was like, Mom, I have something to tell you, and you know, you hate them words from anybody, especially your child, so I know she was concerned, and I'm not sure why I told my mom first, because I'm pretty sure it'd have been a lot easier with my dad, because me and my dad are like this, but for some reason I decided to tell my mom. So me and my mom are emailing back and forth, because she can't call me, and she's like, what's going on? I was like, well, I gotta tell you and Dad something when you get home, blah, blah, blah. So, and my dad calls me. Now, mind y'all, my dad is a nurse in ICU, so he can never be on his phone for real. This nigga calls me from work, and is like, are you pregnant? I'm like, no. And he's like, what's going on? You know, your mom told me to call you because something's going on, etc., etc. I'm like, I just gotta tell y'all, like, face to face. And I was like, I'll tell you face to face. I get off the phone with my dad, because my dad gotta go back to work. My mom calls me. She's like, are you pregnant? I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not pregnant. Even though my mom really want grandkids, so she probably wish I would have been pregnant more than gay. But anyway, okay. So we're just chatting on the phone, and I'm like, Mom, you know, she's like begging me for it, and I'm like, I would really just rather tell you, like, face to face, like, it's that important. And like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, coming out, it's like, just thinking about that feeling, it's like, oh my God, like y'all know how you can go up on like the highest point of a roller coaster, and like the roller coaster just sits at the top and it's just teetering, you're expecting that fall. That's how it feels coming out to your parents. Like, that's exactly how it feels coming out to your parents. Like, you're on a roller coaster and you're at the top and you're waiting for that drop, your stomach. So finally my mom is like, are you gay? I'm like, like, I'm nervous speaking, jumbling over words, like, and I'm like, how did you know? And she was like, because I know my child. I'm like, what? But I told her, I was like, well, I'm not gay, I'm bisexual, because I kind of thought that would like ease it a little bit, and it didn't, because my mom she cussed me out. But my mama don't cuss for real. So her version of cussing me out was, yeah, what type of crap is that? And that's some freaky shit. Like, that's a freak like dick. But that was my story, and I was sticking to it. So, yeah, she came home late that night. We had a discussion, me, her, and my dad, and I just told him everything. So, yeah, after that, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little different between me and my mom, but she's still my mom. Like, I came out when I was 20, and I'm 25, and my mom is just getting used to the fact that I will never be with a guy the rest of my life. But she's okay with it. I'm not even gonna lie. At first, she wasn't okay with it. At first, I'm pretty sure she hated it. My dad, he didn't take it as hard as my mom, you know? And I kind of feel like my dad knew. Like, I'm really my father's child. I've been a tomboy my whole life. Like, I act just like my dad, so I'm pretty sure he knew for the longest. And I kind of feel like my mom was probably in denial about it. But now, like I said, it's 5 years later, and it's still kind of, but she's okay. Rephrase that. She's not necessarily okay with it, but she's happy that I'm happy, and she loves me regardless. And that was the thing I was worried about the most, you know? So, after all that happened, I blocked that family member from all forms of social media. We really don't even talk today, and I'm okay with that. Because I just feel like you tried to ruin my life. I really wasn't ready. Like, I was going to be, like, moved out of my parents' house before I came out the closet. Because by then, you know, she wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. And, I've had a lot of girlfriends. But Xavier, my girlfriend now, if y'all don't know, the light-skinned chick that's always on my snaps, yeah. Some of y'all have been like, Zaba who? But, yeah. She's the first person to ever meet my mom. And it really took 5 years for that to happen. Like, it's crazy. But let's not make no mistakes, like, she's the only woman I plan on being with the rest of my life, too. So, you know, it works out. She was going to have to meet her one day. So I'm getting a couple of chats from people who are not out the closet and are trying to figure out how to come out the closet. My advice to you would be is to take your time. If you're not ready, don't do it. Basically, simple. If you're not ready, don't do it. Because one of the reasons why me and my college girlfriend from 100 years ago never worked out is because she was trying to force me out, and I didn't like that. Like, I couldn't. But, you know, life sucks having to live under, you know, under someone else's rule and thumb, like the world. Like, fuck the world. You can't take anyone else's opinion into your own life. Because if I did, I'd probably be married with, like, 2 kids by a nigga who I don't even love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to be happy. You have to live for your own happiness. And I cannot tell y'all how much better my life got once I finally came out and I stopped pretending, you know? And I ain't nobody's preacher or nothing like that, but for everybody that's still in the closet, like, you gotta live your life, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like, it's kids out here committing suicide because they can't be who they want to be. And, you know, I think it's important to live how you want. But at the end of the day, even if it's against your parents' will, like, I don't think most parents take it as hard as, like, the world makes it seem. Like, they're not gonna hate you and all this extra stuff. because my girlfriend just came out this year, and she's 24 with me. I'm her first public girlfriend, so her parents still love her to death. But one of the discussions we had was that, you know, when she had finally told her mom, she's like, I don't care, because I love you, if my mom, you know, stops, you know. And I kind of feel like her mom's kind of like, my mom is kind of like, oh, you in denial, but it's real. But I love her mom, and her mom is, and her family has never been disrespectful to me, and my family has never been disrespectful to her. So it all works out, man. So, you know, do it. National Coming Out Day story. There you have it. Damn, that was a long time. And for those of you that are still in the closet, like I said, just take your time, but live your fucking life, man. We getting too old and life is too short to be unhappy.